all you gonna hear
clit tapping.
Yo, that clit tapping beat is fire.
Oh God.
clit tapping.
Oh God.
Clit tapping.
Oh God.
Clit tapping.
Oh God.
Clit tapping.
Wrong rap. Oh God.
Clit tapping. Woke up and she eat a clit tapping. I woke up and she eat a clit flapping. Oh my goodness, girl, that's a bet. She got my whole sheets, got my whole bed wet. Oh my goodness, I'ma give you some more. She clit tapping and as big as a soul. Okay, okay.
For those who don't know, that was clit tapping off of our last podcast, what we just came off of. It's been a hit. Clit tapping is a hit.
Yeah, I think it's spreading.
Oh God, I dropped my phone. Clit tapping is a hit, no pun intended. I just dropped my. Sorry, we were taking a picture. I just dropped my phone. My phone's already cracked. Here's the thing.
Let me see.
I don't give a fuck.
But this thing about you iPhone users, man.
That's my first crack. So, but it is what it is.
That's your first crack?
Yeah.
Ever on an iPhone?
Yeah, that's my first crack. So I figured I'm usually pretty clumsy, so I figured I did pretty good to go 4 years without a crack.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
And Cam's he's never had a crack. Cam's great. He's an iPhone protector. But anyway, I'm just talking shit. This is Rome Green Jr., your host. I'm here with Emmanuel.
What's up, everybody?
Here
it's good
with
to be
Cam
back.
from DT.
What's going on?
You got to give us room to introduce.
Let me start over.
All right, let's do it.
Welcome everybody back to the Dormtainment podcast. It's a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday morning out in LA, sunny California. Birds are chirping, and we got squirrels walking around. They fat ass squirrels. And right here we got Emmanuel Richards on the podcast.
Hi.
This son of a bitch.
What's up, everybody?
And we got Cam from DT on the podcast.
Yep, I want to say this is the special do-rag edition. If you're tuning in on you now watching us live, this is the do-rag edition
Only
of the
if you have
podcast.
Me and Cam, we bringing back do-rags hard in 2016. I feel like we about to start a movement.
Now, when we say movement, I want to say do-rag in the house.
Yeah,
when you leave
in the
the
house.
house, take the do-rag
You
off.
better snatch that shit off your head.
Bring the do-rag back hard in the house. Hashtag waves.
Hashtag waves. How's everybody doing? You good this morning? How you doing all right?
I'm cool, man. I'm cooling. We got a lot of work done the other day. And I'm feeling good. You know, I'm ready to get back to doing some skits, honestly, because I know the fans out here are thirsty.
Oh, it's coming. We got some great ideas. Cam, how you feeling?
I feel good, man. I feel energized. Got a good workout. Drinking water. I'm do-ragging.
Hey,
don't get no better than this.
Water.
Don't spill it.
DJ Khaled, he need to mention that water is the key to success, because it really is. Water balances out life in ways that people don't understand. Actually, you know, water's good.
Yeah. I thought I had a joke, but
I didn't have anything. A few things happened this past weekend. Or in the past, since we last talked to you guys, Kanye had a live stream for his album.
I didn't see how that go.
It was good. It was a lot of let me see if I can put this the right way. I don't understand
Kanye.
that's good. I don't understand his fashion. It's not for me to understand. It's strictly for him. It's literally a piece of sheet over some titties. It's not, like I said, it's an artistic thing. People don't judge me for my comedy. I'm not judging Kanye.
Well, people do judge you for your comedy. And people do judge Kanye.
All right, everybody judging everybody. Fuck it. But it just looks weird to me. But it was cool because I seen titties. Seen some nice nips. There was some nice nips at the fashion show. For those who tuned in, you probably seen some nice nipples with me.
Now they were covered up, or they were like.
The shit's see-through.
See-through stuff.
Yeah, it's just see-through stuff.
Maybe I should go back and watch that.
No, definitely go back and watch it today.
I haven't kept up with Kanye's music. I know he dropped the album.
He dropped the album.
And he did the fashion show thing.
Shout out to Kanye for that.
I haven't really kept up with it as much, but I have seen his barrage of tweets lately. And he is just going off. I have to congratulate him for a promotion for his album because at least that's how I see it.
I'm kind of mad because that's a funny character. I wish I would have thought about tweeting like that because that's just a funny.
It's just, I don't know. He jumps,
but it's not as scary as him.
No, I know, but like it's just funny.
But do you think he knows what he's doing? He knows.
I mean, of course, he knows the timing of it, but that's still him. Like, regardless, if he didn't have an album, he goes on rants.
He goes.
I like that he's non-conforming. You know, he doesn't live by the other people's ideas what creativity is. I mean, I like it. I mean, you may not have to like him as a person, but as a creative, you gotta respect him.
Did you listen to the album, man?
No, I haven't. I haven't listened to any of the music. Is it good? Have you heard it?
As a whole, yeah, it is good. It is good.
It's better than the last album?
Yes.
Okay.
I wasn't a fan of Yeezus, so you asked the wrong person. Well, I mean, I guess you're not the wrong person. It was my opinion.
A lot of people were split.
Yeah,
on that album.
Yeah,
I liked it.
But this album, yeah.
But you think, Cam? You think this is better?
Yeah, I mean, this is more classic Kanye.
Yeah,
I prefer to hear this, but I did like Yeezus because I like angry Kanye. I like any artist when they're angry, especially if they're good, because then you're only gonna get good work. So him being mad, like on. What's the song that premiered when we went to and saw it on the wall again? I forget right now. It's slipping my mind.
That was a good song.
New Slaves?
Yeah, New Slaves. I love that.
Yeah, that was good.
But he came with the gospel version, like that ultimate beam or highlight, whatever that. I love that song.
Yeah, that ultralight beam.
Ultralight beam.
That's a good song.
What I really like about Kanye, and I don't want to make this a whole Kanye discussion, but I think he's inspiring in the sense that anytime he's coming out with something, he always aims to be as unique and as different and as innovative as possible with how he rolls whatever he's doing out.
Even music, presentation and music.
Exactly, the music and the presentation, and that's how I kind of want our skits. That's how I want our kind of like when we deliver something new as we keep growing. I want to do something innovative, big, and interesting. But that's just the business side of me talking.
Yeah, I like you when you're angry as well.
You like me when I'm angry?
Yeah, it's fun.
It is kind of fun. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. Things we not gonna talk about.
We need like some intro music for that.
Things we not gonna talk about. Things we not gonna talk about.
I'm getting angry.
This is why I did it, so I can bring the anger out of you. First and foremost, this didn't happen to me, but it happened to Cam this morning. So this is something we're not going to talk about. Okay. We're not going to talk about how, my friend Cam is a nice guy. You know, I've known him for a little while, and I know you. And well, this is how the story goes. We're walking home from the gym.
Okay, this morning.
Y'all listen up to this.
This is this morning. We're walking home from the gym.
Be honest.
Oh no, I'm gonna be honest. My fucking stomach is killing me, nigga. Like, I'm talking about hot in the pit of my stomach killing me. Like, I thought I was.
And you're saying this is more
always
than usual.
Killing them. Yeah, exactly. It's always killing them.
Yeah, no, this is a whole nother level.
This is another level.
Yeah, I think it's because I had some pesto shrimp yesterday and a smoothie, and it just mixed all together. Oh. So I'm walking, and I was like, I'm gonna make it home. But me and you discussed this. One of our top fears in life is shitting on herself.
Yep.
And
absolutely. That's how people will remember you.
Yeah, don't nobody want to do that.
I don't care if you're the president of the United States. Oh, that's the president that shitted on himself.
And that's true because you tell a story about your friend who shitted on himself in elementary.
I'll never forget that.
And he'll never forget
I'll never forget that.
Tell a story after this.
So I'm walking. I say, Cam, we got to stop by the McDonald's bathroom. There's no way I'm going to make it home. There's no way I'm going to make it home. So we go to the McDonald's. I go to the bathroom. Cam, there's a lady coming to the door. Cam sees her. He holds the door. Waits, because she was a little further than she even waits. She walks in, looks right at him, doesn't say anything. Just doesn't say anything. Just go. And rude. I see why people just want to just slap you in the back of your head or just call you names because it's common courtesy. I don't care who you are. It's a common courtesy to just say thank you.
So
and I don't
in 90s terms, you kind of wanted to smack a bitch.
yeah, in 90s terms.
Not necessarily smack her. I kind of just wanted to pull the ponytail a little bit, just for a split second. But it is rude. Like it wasn't like he was right behind me. She was where the counter is when I held the door, right. So she still had a little walk.
Looking at him the whole time.
She looked when she got to the door. She looked up at me. She's a shorter woman. She looked up at me, didn't say a word, and just went in. I'm like,
just goddamn rude.
Now, was it a white lady, black lady,
Spanish
lady?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It don't matter what race.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter.
It
I was
don't
gonna
matter.
benefit of the doubt. Maybe she was just scared or didn't know how to speak English.
Right.
But no, I can't give her.
You can
that.
give a gesture.
You can give
Without
a head
speaking
nod.
anything, yeah.
I think
anything.
every culture knows
A smile.
Thank you.
A smile, anything.
Thank you. But yeah, so we're not gonna talk about how rude people are.
I thought you were going to shit on yourself.
No,
that was a part of the
Now
story.
I would have definitely told that. That would have been hilarious.
All right.
Tell the story of your friend in elementary right quick.
I think it's 4th or 5th grade, and it's lunchtime. You guys remember recess?
Yeah, no,
After
the cartoon
lunch, it
or
was
the
recess.
actual
No,
recess.
The actual recess.
For those who didn't watch the cartoon, you don't know what you're missing.
It was a
But
great
anyway.
cartoon. We're at recess. Everybody's on the court. You know, it's predominantly black school, so everybody's playing basketball. We outside, and my friend, who's I won't mention his name,
Shitty McGee.
he goes up for a layup. As he goes up for and remind you, he has on basketball shorts. As he goes up for a layup, a piece of shit
Oh my god.
falls to the ground out of his shorts. And everybody said, "Ah!" And I will never forget that. And the thing is, he started laughing and he ran into the school. I'm like, what?
So a literal turd.
A turd fell out of his shorts while he's going up for a layup.
That doesn't make sense to me.
And with that story told, I think it's a great time to introduce my man Mike to the podcast.
Yeah,
what's up, y'all?
Mike just joined the podcast. What type of tea did you make today, Mike?
I don't even know. It's whatever's in there right now.
Okay.
You got a bunch of sticks
It's
and leaves.
some oolong tea in there, I know, and some other types of tea. But,
Can you find a spot on the camera? Because I won't be doing all the switching.
You don't have to. I mean, I
Yeah.
can sit right here if it's fine.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't mind being
You
on.
can show the fans that he's here real quick.
Just one time.
I want to welcome everybody.
That's it.
I want to welcome everybody. Mike Dam to the podcast.
Sorry, I'm late. My phone. I don't have a charger, and so
Oh,
I
it
couldn't
was-
wake up and see what time it was. So I just slept a little
What happened
longer.
to your charger?
It broke. You know how iPhone chargers go.
Wait, so you woke up and said, "Oh, I can't see the time. I'm just gonna go back to sleep."
Now you know, like when you wake up, you check the time, and then you be like, "Okay, I got another 30 minutes."
Right.
But when I ain't have no time, I was just like, "Oh, I just wake up when I feel like."
Hey, but hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's a lesson of having your own business. You can do that when you have your own business.
I guess that's the lesson.
You
The
can wake
lesson
up.
is that niggas don't have clocks. They don't exist.
We're down to the bare minimum, but yeah, so that's what we're not going to talk about. Man, you got anything that you do not want to talk about?
Honestly, and I'm sorry for this, I don't have anything off the top of my head. I kind of want to feed off what Cam
Wait,
had to talk about
and
today.
you told us to prepare.
I know. I'm
I'm
so
sick of it.
bad.
This year, everyone's gonna be prepared.
I know. Come on, guys. You know me. I'm usually prepared, but this
Hey, shut up! No,
it was a rough night.
Well, the one I want to talk about, Trinidad James won a Grammy last night.
What?
now hold on.
See, that's the natural reaction.
That's the
of
natural
everyone
reaction.
said. And he won
Yeah.
it. And he won a Grammy for being a co-writer on Uptown Funk.
That's amazing.
Bruno
Oh
Mars
wow.
song.
Well, dope shit.
Yo.
Bruno. I mean,
Shout out to Trinidad because it's hard having a hit and then having to try to come back from that hit and trying to relive that hit, but
who you
hard
telling?
work.
But
Hard work.
hold on, there's always a but.
Uh-oh.
So now I found out why he got the Grammy
Uh-oh.
and the co-writer because of that hit. They sampled All Go Everything on there, and they gave him a co-writer credit.
Wow, they did. I remember
So
that.
it
I
goes
remember they
right
did
back to that hit. Shit.
He can't escape it.
I remember they did do that in that song. Yeah.
But we got to give him love because when did All Go Everything come out?
2012.
He could go down as one of like the greatest one-hit wonders of all time.
Nobody want
Nobody want that.
Nobody want that.
I mean, if you gonna be listen, at the end of the day,
see, all
he could have been
gold,
just
everything.
another nigga working at a clothing store in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Or you could be known for that one hit that you had for the rest of your life.
Yeah, 20.
Why not? Get some of that props.
I
right?
wouldn't want to be known for that, but if that's gonna help me start other businesses and be successful, okay.
Exactly. though.
But not
That's a part of
necessarily.
it.
I don't want to be known just that one guy with the hit.
But I'm saying it's a catalyst for the rest of your life. People will
Right.
at least always know you. Oh, you that dude.
Know
Instead
me
of
for
not-
the catalyst.
You not.
instead of the one hit. Know that I flipped that
Hey,
one
man.
hit into a mega business.
As
all goes that shit.
As
It
a
was. It's still that shit.
As a funny guy,
Come on.
I when I first seen him, because I don't know who's all seen Powerpuff Girls, but I thought he was the real life version of Mojo Jojo.
He does. If there was a live action cartoon, he would definitely
Mojo
be up for
Jojo is Trinidad James, and that's really who I thought it was. Why is that so loud? Is that the? Oh, because the door is open.
If
Yeah,
no one
the
else
door's
have
open.
anything else, there's another thing I want to share.
Please.
I'm not done with Trinidad.
Okay.
It's a barrage.
I'm not
It's an
done with
attack.
Trinidad. It's not an attack. Having a Grammy is an amazing accomplishment. Like when you really, he didn't even have to do no work for it.
Well, he did.
No, but like no immediate work for it.
he,
Like
he didn't have to do work in the past 2012, 13.
He's getting residuals.
getting
4 years, he didn't have to do any work.
I ain't never heard of residual Grammy like that. that's a new one. Cam, you said you had something else you didn't want. You're not going to talk about.
I just want.
Well, I got one thing.
Okay.
Last night I was trying to watch the Grammys, and I was trying to live stream it because we don't have cable in here. We don't have a lot of things right now. And
including water right now.
yeah, we need water too. All the streams were down, and even on the Grammys CBS's site, they were supposed to be streaming it from their site officially, and for some reason it wasn't working. And then they started taking down everybody else's stream. So people were complaining on Twitter that, hey, y'all stream ain't working, but then y'all shutting down everybody else's stream that is working because y'all's not working. So I didn't really get to watch the Grammys. I started watching the beginning of it. I saw The Weeknd perform, and I wanted to live tweet because I haven't done that so long. I got one tweet off.
That's usually the best time to tweet.
It's the best time. That's when I usually got most of my followers is when I used to live tweet. But I didn't get to do that, so I was disappointed at the Grammys last night. I didn't get to watch it either, so I just went to bed.
And what makes
And you still woke up late?
Yeah.
what makes it bad is that people paid for the CBS stream, so they were mad about
wow.
it going down.
They paid for it.
Yeah, it was like some people paid
damn.
to watch it online, so that was trending. People was mad, they wanted their money back. But I found it, and you know how I do.
Yeah, I know how you do.
I found it, but you didn't really miss it. It was really boring, honestly.
Which is why I
This
didn't
was-
care to keep searching.
This was like probably the worst Grammys I've seen.
Why
Well,
so?
The worst.
It was just boring.
But
like
I don't understand.
the performances were boring. Not necessarily the people, but it was nothing innovative besides like Kendrick and.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I stopped at the Kendrick, but like Taylor Swift opened up the show. Boring.
But
hold
listen,
on, hold
Taylor
on now.
Swift has a huge
yeah.
audience that
But it's
loves
not
her. You
about
might
the
not-
audience. It's not even about that. It's about the performance was boring.
Oh, the performance
This is the
was boring.
Grammys. This
Okay.
is a big platform. Do something special.
All right.
Even The Weeknd, I mean,
Yeah.
he did a okay job, but he didn't have anything going on behind him. And I heard Lauryn Hill was supposed to perform.
Yeah,
on it.
but that got canceled.
She's like me. She said she just woke up late. That's what she said. She said I was just
she
late.
lost her cell phone charge.
See, but that would have added to his performance though. 'Cause
Right.
It was simple,
Exactly.
but Lauren came out.
Yeah, it would have blew up.
Yeah,
Twitter
but-
would have went
yeah.
crazy.
It was just boring.
But here's my point. The Grammys is always boring. I don't know why people, it's always there's always one thing every year that people talk about. This year was Kendrick Lamar. Last year was Malcolm Moore's, beating Kendrick Lamar. The year before that was I don't know. It's one thing that keeps it interesting, maybe a good performance. But other than that, the Grammys has always been boring. There's never been
no, but it's about the announcers, the people that come up and talk, all that. Like I remember one of my favorite Grammys is the one Miguel sang "The Dorn." That was an interesting Grammy.
Where he leg dropped the girl. That one.
No, that was a
That's
VMA.
ever funny.
You know when he came out, he was singing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
People didn't even know who he was
Yeah.
then, but and Wiz Khalifa came up.
Right.
But that was a good Grammy.
But that's what I'm
That was
saying.
interesting.
That's one
But it's not
performance.
about that's what I'm telling you. It's not about that one performance. The whole show was interesting. That is added to it. And you may not like it, but it was interesting to me. But last night was boring.
You want to fight about it?
We can fight after the show, but let's get this done first.
About it.
But it was boring.
Well, my man said it was boring. I guess
it was boring.
quick announcements. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube because we are on the road to 1 million. It's been growing. So if you're listening right now and you haven't subscribed, we're about 60,000 away. So we need all the likes and everything. We did a Facebook stream yesterday, which was really cool. That had about 5,500 comments, and
oh wow,
like 13,000 views.
No, 24,000 views now.
Oh yeah, it's up to like 24,000 views now.
But that's a perfect segue. 'Cause I want to talk about the comments and how they were going in on all of us.
Oh,
It was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
So let's kick off a couple of
Oh
these.
man, I'm not
This
ready.
is great.
All right, so it starts off. Mike looked like a homeless Temptation backup dancer. That's the first one.
I knew
Then
it.
it goes. The Rome looked like Anthony Hamilton before Charlene.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite comment. That shit was so funny.
It
Hey,
went
fuck
to
you,
me,
dog.
why Cam dressed like he auditioning to be Jody, other son, and Baby Boy 2? And then it says Bryson Tiller's in Dormtainment. Then it says Cam looking like Piccolo understudy.
Nah.
And then it says Mike looks like Bryson Tiller, and Rome looks like the older Bryson Tiller.
Wait, do you think that fans feel like they have to crack jokes because we're
That's
good
the
comedians?
culture. No, hold on. Let me get one more
Okay,
out.
go ahead.
Someone said, tell Tay he looked like Bill Cosby. I don't even know if he was on the...
He wasn't on the
Okay,
screen.
so someone didn't want to get that off. But then we go into the whole conversation about Murray's and Waves 360 and everything. And this is probably the best comment. Someone said, where is it?
We would have a whole conversation about black pomades.
We were talking about all wrong. They said, well, y'all better not use what a manual use. Just hundreds of comments going.
Hey man,
The
fans, we
funniest
appreciate
shit.
that, man. We need y'all to get on
This is
man.
the second time I've been told I look homeless.
You got to do something better, Mike. What do you think's going on?
Oh, I know what's going on. they kind of right.
No, you ain't home.
The only thing is I got the home.
You got the home, just the less.
Only
I'm less of a lot of things. Yes, I'm very less. Yes, they're right. They are very right.
man.
As soon as I get this money, I get a haircut. They probably stop
Let
saying
me tell
that.
the fans something right
Yeah.
now in our lives, and let me actually be honest.
Yeah, get down.
Let's
Break it down.
Don't be too honest.
let me break it down.
Look in the eyes.
The time of honesty.
He said, look him in the eye.
Look,
You know when a dad starts talking. Look.
they always say it's darkest before dawn, and right now, Dormtainment,
Ain't no lights in here.
Ain't no lights.
the lights are kind of off right now. And
Not literally.
Not literally.
Yeah,
Thank
not
God. We got a roof over our heads.
Yeah, so
we eating.
We actually got lights.
We got,
lights.
we
got a
eating.
bed.
You know,
I got a shower.
We're still surviving.
We eating sometimes.
I got a backyard with lemons and oranges.
But here's what's really going on right now. Y'all know we did the 6 Guys 1 Car with Comedy Central.
Bow.
It was heavily successful. It broke a bunch of records on Comedy Central channel. We have like we have the most views for original content on Comedy Central's YouTube channel.
Beautiful.
For this since that came out, when did that come out? That was November.
No.
We have been in negotiations for our TV show, and it's taking a while. It's taking a while because we're different.
Now, what do you mean by different? Is this
Not just skin color. I don't want to just put it like we're black. We
Yeah,
are
yeah,
black, but
yeah.
it's a cultural thing. It's a bunch of things. We're different comedy
And
than
it's the
Comedy
business.
Central has ever had.
And
And what comedy can you compare to us on Comedy
Comedy
Central?
Central.
So of course the higher ups will have questions. Okay, what do we do with these guys? What do we do with these guys? So as that's going on, a lot of last year we dedicated our time to doing that, to putting a lot into working with Comedy Central. We did live shows. We had a lot of successes. We put out our album. I hope y'all go get that.
Please.
Broken Famous 2 still out. Go get it right
Please
now.
go get
It's
it.
awesome. But so we did all these things, and it kind of took away from some of our YouTube. So a lot of reasons y'all were complaining about us not putting out more content, more skits and stuff, was because we were working on these other things. And right now, that kind of affects our pockets a little bit. That kind of affects our pockets. And there's a lot of other things that happens too. But right now, we're not waiting. We're going to continue. Right now, we're working on a couple other deals that was going to get more skits to you guys. That's going to we're going to be back, basically. 2016, we're going to be back very soon. March is going to be a good month, so just look out for that. And I promise, Mike, you won't look as homeless. All right, so let's do it.
That's the most important part.
Yeah,
that Mike won't look as homeless.
It's a new look going around, though. I mean, Kanye made it popular, so maybe I should
The
keep
homeless
it.
look?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Sure.
I buy a Kanye shirt and I'll be in fashion, you know. I'll be in
The
style.
homeless look.
I have a would you rather here. Let me just find it real quick. Would you rather? Where's it at?
What people saying on there, Cam?
Someone said a man you'll get waves on your beard is possible.
Is it?
That would look funny. I would
Waves
be
on the
interested
beard?
to see what that looks like.
That's a lot of time, man. I'm brushing your face.
That's a lot of time.
I'm trying to get money. I don't got time.
That'd
Yeah.
be crazy though. You had 360 waves
Listen,
in your beard.
Anybody who has time for that ain't got no job. If you
Who
a
said
good,
that? Hey, shut your dumb ass up. Wave beard? What? What?
that's because they ain't got no job.
You ain't got no job.
That's why they watching.
I'm fucking with y'all. I'm fucking with you.
So
Simple,
somebody
yeah.
sent me this. They said you have to pick one and only one.
Thank you. I am Shanique.
Red pill means you become a billionaire, but you die in 10 years, and all the money you have left goes to whoever you had sex with last. That's the red pill. Blue pill. Who had sex with that? Blue pill. You get $10,000 a month, but you can't ever come again when having sex. Yellow pill. You become a millionaire. You live forever and stay looking young, but you will never be able to love again or know what love feels like.
Nah.
So yellow pill's out for me.
Red pill probably.
Red pills, you become a billionaire, but you die in 10 years, and all the money you have left goes to whoever you had sex with.
Yeah, that'll be the best 10 years of my life.
And the
best 10 years.
Blue pill, you get $10,000 a month, but you can't come again when having sex.
Man, 10 years though, man. I'm only gonna be like 30 something.
I might go blue.
I'm gonna be a legend. Cause I'm gonna do so much stuff. I'm gonna invent things. I'm gonna make waves at the club.
How much do you get? You gonna make beard waves?
It's $10,000 a month for the rest of your life.
No. If the first one,
The first one is
Red pill.
you become a billionaire, but you die in 10 years, and all the money you have left goes to whoever you had sex with last.
and that like what?
And that
Like,
Well,
I
have
want my
sex with your
family-
wife.
But I want my family to
Have sex with a woman who you know gonna give it to your family.
but
Someone
So
you
I gotta
trust.
have sex with her basically right before I die.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, hopefully
gotta
you
make
having
her
sex with her
sign
more
a
often.
contract that say I'm about to have sex with you.
Right.
You get the money, but it has to go to my family.
Right.
You get a little piece for it.
Right.
You know,
Well, that's
Exactly.
not you're adding to it though. That's not what it says.
It
It
just
just
says
says
the
it
last
goes to the
person.
last person you had
That's
sex
it.
with.
Right, but that's just the agreement you have with her. Right before you have sex with her, you make her sign a contract.
But still, man, 10
So
years.
So
man,
what if I
wanna
jack
live
off
long.
before I die? Would that technically just leave all the money in my name if I had sex with myself?
No.
Well, depending on where that sperm, where you threw it away, it's probably going in the trash.
I don't know, man. Because 10 years, man, I want to live past my 30s.
Cam
but then,
Sock becomes a billionaire.
But then the sock, like I'm a white guy.
Oh,
Ain't
white
that
guys
a white
use socks.
myth or something?
Not a toilet sucks.
In my youth, I tore up a sock. That's a white myth. But the second one, so I'm having sex, I can't come.
You can't come, but
I have to come
but you get
regardless.
10,000
A
a
man
month.
has to get
You
that
can't have
out.
the feeling. Like I'm
Do
guessing
I
that's-
feel sex?
I'm
I
guessing
don't
that's
feel
what it
the-
means, but you can't
the
ever come
orgasm.
again. So basically, you feel the sex, but I don't think you just can't nut.
Well, then I think I could go with that, man.
Give me that. 'Cause I don't want to die in 10 years. I just got to live with that.
Yeah. So and what do I get out of that? $10,000 a month.
Yeah, $10,000 a month.
That's some good money. Okay, and
Yeah,
then
that's
what
good
else?
money. That's it.
And then the only
you can't come again.
stipulation is I can't come.
You can't come again. Yeah.
But I still feel sex. Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, fuck it.
But
I mean, it's
does
better than if you would have told me I can't have sex at all,
Yeah,
that would have been
that's-
so much worse. I
Yeah,
still can
yeah.
have sex, but I just
Just
can't.
I feel like you're gonna be a miserable rich guy.
No,
And you
I'll be
gonna
able to
stop-
please my women because I can go in forever.
Right.
I'll have money in my.
Wait, hold on before you do that. The sperm still come out. Do you still come, but you may not feel it?
No, I don't think you come.
So not, but that
So you
has
can't
to.
have
Like your
kids.
body
You
has to.
thinking too hard. It's the question is just you're not coming.
Mike
That's
brings
it.
up a good point though.
What's
He
up?
said you can't have kids,
Okay, yeah, that's it. That's a good point.
Can't have
but
kids.
it's better than dying in 10
But you
years.
can adopt,
Yeah.
I guess.
You can adopt.
Anybody
Yeah.
want that?
Like I don't want to have kids. I don't want to have kids and die in 10 years.
Yeah, I won't have kids.
So you'll just
I live a life dedicated to other people, and I make sure I'm happy, but I make sure that in those 10 years, I'm gonna do some stuff can be left behind and be like Mike's legacy.
Why don't you get to 10,000 and do that for the rest of your life?
He got to
You can flip that.
I think coming is living, man.
I think coming is
Coming is
living.
living. That's the title of
But
this
you know, at
podcast.
some point in your life,
Coming is living.
for a lot of people, it ain't that much sex no more.
Oh, with $1 billion, I'm gonna be having sex, and I want to
Well,
live.
in your time,
If
yeah,
somebody
you pick 10
said
years.
right now, they said they'll give you $1 billion just to not have sex ever again, would you take it?
Ever again?
Yeah, right now, would you take $1 billion and they said no more sex? I feel like I could do that.
Nah, because you know
Is
what?
head included in sex?
No, we like
I would think
Can I
it
get
is.
head or
yeah.
is that out too?
No sex. Yeah, no oral sex. No
Can she give me a hand job?
Sex.
no sex.
Sex is
You
an
can
intimate
give
part
yourself
of
a hand. You can masturbate.
Sex
if you
is
want,
an
but you
intimate
Can I
part
have
of
sex
life.
toys? I guess I would have to
man,
go
you ain't
there.
gonna be
I
happy,
guess.
man.
Yeah, intimacy is a big part. I don't know if
a big part
right
of life.
now they said $1 billion and I just couldn't have sex no more.
But look,
That's tough.
How do I choose how I die when I die?
For the red
when you're
pill,
focused on
After 10
something
years,
else,
no.
like honestly, you can distract yourself from that.
you can.
Because if
Nah.
let's say because with $1 billion, what's the first thing you gonna try
I
to
don't
invent?
know. I'm gonna have to think about it.
Think about it. Think about the
Because
women.
you're gonna be so focused on trying to get that done for the next lifetime, probably.
But then here's the thing: I'm not gonna be that focused because guess what? $1 billion, I could hire someone who is focused and just make sure that is in my name. And
So
then-
you ain't doing shit.
no, I'm doing it because I'm using my
finance
money to exactly to help other people. But I don't want to do the work.
right.
But think.
So with $1 billion, what do you really want to do? If you was to get
Yeah,
$1
what you
billion,
gonna do with
what do
your
you
life?
want to do?
I'm gonna start up first. Well, I know as in Dormtainment, we want to start our comedy school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can do that right away.
Okay.
And if y'all want to be in it, I just pay y'all.
What do you want for your like? Besides Dormtainment, what do you want?
All right. Well, of course I'm gonna help
Just
my
you.
family and stuff. What else? The school. Let's see.
Don't try to be political. You can be as honest as but
Nah,
what do you
that's-
just want to do?
For me personally.
Yeah, it's you. If you
Honest-
got $1 billion, what you
Honestly, I
want
don't. I'm so far away from that. I don't even know what's possible with $1 billion. I'm so far away from having money. I don't even know what I can do if I had $10.
Do you want to travel the world?
If
Like,
someone
you
gave
know
me
something you
$50
wanna do.
right now, I would have to go upstairs and think about what I'm gonna do.
You got to put a spreadsheet out. Like, okay,
Yeah,
where
and say
can
how I'm gonna
this go?
spend this because I don't even know what that look like right now.
I don't know.
What would y'all do on you now? Like, yeah, all the fans on
y'all
that.
do?
$1 billion.
With $1
Because
billion.
that's the reason why I say the no sex thing is hard. It's not even that sex. It's the intimacy in it. Especially if you find somebody you love. You know what I'm saying? That might be hard to just say, oh look, I got this $1 billion, but I can't have sex with you. You know what I'm saying?
But see, you wouldn't be intimate. You would have to not be intimate.
Have
You
to
kind of
not be
have to be
intimate.
monkish.
That's true.
Like,
That's
you
true.
know, a
I mean, yeah,
business
yeah.
monk. Like, you couldn't be in this entertainment lifestyle.
That's
Because
true. But I love love. And I love women.
See, I agree
your
with
dumb
both. I agree with both of them. Like, you can get distracted,
Right.
But then I'm with Mike. You gonna get horny.
Oh, yeah, you
And
gonna
then the
get
places
horny.
you gonna go now that you're a billionaire, you gonna
Yeah.
see women that
Oh.
you be like, oh my,
And they gonna
God.
want you.
And they gonna want you, and you gonna want them, and then they gonna smell good. They gonna say stuff
And
to
then
you,
they gonna
gonna say
smell
something.
good.
and then you gonna be watching stuff and see. He gonna be on Instagram.
Instagram alone. I can take that money and then as soon as I get on Instagram, all right, I need to have sex.
I mean, I agree, man. I'm broke, but this cuffing season was tough, boy. This last,
Oh yeah.
it was a little rough
Yeah,
out here, man.
yeah.
You know, niggas be wanting, but until some.
And then think about us. We want to travel the world. Imagine all those women you gonna see out there in them other countries.
Oh yeah.
All those
yeah,
beautiful women
It's
See, but then,
that love
yeah,
Americans.
man, I can't deny. Like,
Yep.
you would just have to be like, I don't know, man.
But still,
you'd have to be willing
you
to
got
become.
to
a
lock your
part-
dick up in like a dick chamber.
I gotta live. I can't die in 10 years, so I think I gotta take the second option, man.
But that
I'll figure it out.
But if people are able, this is my only thing is if people are able to live with no legs, like without
Yeah.
any feeling, they can't feel nothing
Yeah,
down
yeah.
there either, and live a life.
But who says they're happy completely? Who says they don't think about that every day? Damn, I can't bust a nut.
So
Damn,
you
I
think out
can't
of all the people that have that problem,
No, he didn't say all of them.
nobody's happy?
No,
I'm not saying none of
That's
them are
what I'm
happy. They
saying.
probably find happiness
Yeah.
with their situation because they have no other choice.
Right.
But trust me, I do believe they think about busting nuts every day.
But you
you're
don't
human.
think. But you don't think they would be happy if somebody said, "Oh, you don't have no legs, you can't feel nothing anymore. Here's $1 billion."
Well, of course, after you have no legs.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if somebody said, "Hey, man," just
But
give
they
me-
already couldn't bust. So then you give them $1 billion on top of that. But if you give me the billion to say I can't, well, to say I would
it's a
die,
different thing.
yeah, it's a different thing.
Like if I broke my dick today, if I broke my dick,
Can you break a dick?
yeah,
yeah,
you can break a dick.
I think you can. You can
I
tear
think
it or
Stories
something.
of it now. You
It
can
hurts,
tear it.
yeah.
You
You
can
can tear something.
Oh god, that sounds
Please.
terrible.
It's not a
Please,
bone in there.
please.
Check it
Why do they call it boning?
That's a good question. Why do they call sex boning? There's no bone.
There's no bone down there.
It's just blood.
So somebody who didn't understand it called it
Blood
boning.
and meat.
Call your uncle.
Girl,
if
I'm gonna give you this blood and meat.
If you
bloody
broke your
meat.
dick today,
Oh my god.
you gonna be depressed for a long time. Your dick is
Like
like your best
permanently?
friend. Yeah, like if you broke
Oh
it,
yeah.
So what does
Yeah.
that mean, bro? You can't get it up no more.
like it don't function the same
And you
way.
probably can't pee as well. And every time you pee, you're gonna be reminded of your dick being broken.
my
Which we
God.
pee often.
We
so
pee
So
often.
if it's broken, it's to the side. I got to stand to the side of the toilet over there.
or you might have to take a seat.
Cause think you're gonna literally your dick is your best friend. You see your dick every day.
Right.
You touch your dick every day. I touch my dick every day.
Not
Yeah,
always.
you
We-
gotta
sometimes-
wash it.
Sometimes we get angry.
You
with
gotta
each other.
wash it.
I don't never get angry with my dick. My
He
dick
gets
ain't-
angry with me though.
Your dick get
Yeah,
angry
he probably
with you.
get angry at you, but that's
you know why
okay.
he,
That's like your kid getting mad at you. Oh, it's okay.
when my kid wants something, he ain't getting it. Sometimes I get a little angry.
Shut your ass up.
Sometimes I gotta beat him.
Like I don't even know how long that's gonna take for the mental recovery process to get over that. I have no idea. Like that's
Until it
traumatizing.
heals. Because I'll never get over it. Even when I'm on a date and me and a girl are just starting to date, we're not even thinking about sex yet. I'm gonna be thinking about sex. I'm gonna be like, when you get ready to want to have sex with me, I'm gonna have to tell you no.
How do you explain this to a girl?
You can't, man, because she gonna leave.
Here go the conversation. So yeah, we've been dating for like 3 months now.
Oh, 3 months, you would have been found out about
But
that.
no, I'm just saying, I just feel like taking it to the next level. And
You'd be
then
like,
you be like, what the next level mean? Like,
Here's my
that?
question though.
I don't really
With
go
$1
that
billion
level.
though, with $1 billion,
can't.
you can easily find a woman that has the same exact problem as you.
with a broke dick?
Wait. Wait, who can't have sex?
Yep. Who has an issue down there that can't have sex, but she can love you forever.
True,
She
true.
can
But
take
that's
care of you,
like
you can take
finding
care
a
of her.
needle in a haystack right now.
That is.
With $1 billion, you can find that needle in the haystack.
True.
You can
That $1
find
billion
that.
can blow the rest of
It's
the
a lot of girls now that have sex and don't come, so
That's
they'll
very
be
true.
willing to take
Yep.
that out.
That's
Oh,
very
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
I think sex is just as important as a communication. So
Yeah.
you take out one, you still on lacking some other areas.
While we on
I don't think
sex.
communication is as important as sex. No, I'm fucking around.
While
You
we're
want to
on.
hear some of the stuff they say?
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
up?
So, let me go back up. a
This
little
is you
bit.
now.
This is you now. I'm reading off there. Let me go back up.
That was
One
sexy.
person said, let me see. He would become the Prince of Detroit. So I'm assuming that he would buy Detroit.
That sounds like a hood
Okay.
movie.
You don't need $1 billion to do
If
that.
Tay was here, that sounds like a movie Tay
Damn.
might write. The Prince of Detroit.
Prince of Detroit.
You can do that with at least.
Prince of
Man, it
Detroit.
won't let me go up no more. It was some good ones, but it won't let me go
Oh
up.
damn.
I know I would go back to Jamaica and create some type of job, not job, but organization where people could work. A lot more people would be able to work.
To have jobs.
Yes.
I gotta be
Legalize
one.
marijuana.
I got
And legalize
Billions
marijuana.
of dollars will be made in
Billions.
Jamaica.
It'll be a marijuana company.
Someone said they would pay Andre and Frank Ocean to make their albums.
Andre.
Someone
Andre
said they would
3000?
fly Mike out.
What?
They will fly you out.
Oh shit, that's a good.
That's cool. As long as y'all pay for everything else.
Since you got $1 billion.
Right. Because the flight, I'm going to be there like, all right, what we going to do now?
Someone said buy sports teams. Someone said buy Shea moisturizer. You can buy that now.
You can
don't
buy
need
that
$1
now,
billion,
right?
Unless you're talking about
Oh, they're talking about the
company.
whole company. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Damn, you make. Oh man, that's a good investment.
That's a good investment. That's
What
a,
is
Someone
Shea
said
moisturizer.
they would buy
It's a-
African Jesus.
Wait,
I don't
say
know
that
what
again?
means.
They would buy African Jesus.
Yeah.
Maybe that's some type of pomade.
Yeah.
Someone said they would invent the beard do-rag for a manual.
The beard do-rag.
You should do that now,
Hey,
man.
I would love to.
That shit
promote
would look so funny.
That shit would be funny as
You like a ninja.
Someone said
Hell
they'll
yeah.
get a Lambo in every color with a matching do-rag.
All right, so you don't need to have no money.
Yeah, you.
No, I asked them for the irresponsible thing.
Oh, yeah,
Everyone was giving me
irresponsible. Okay, that's
responsible
cool.
things. So I
That's
said,
cool.
give me the irresponsible.
Okay, well that's your thing. All right.
Yeah.
Then she said we would go to Jamaica, Mike, the one that would fly you out.
All
right.
Okay, she trying to take
So
you
you're
to
gonna
the
take care of
motherland.
everything.
I think I have to do something ignorant. Like I would buy like a lot of billboards on the 101 and probably just put my face on there and say, "Are you sick of me yet?"
That's funny. I would enjoy that.
People go, "Hey, Jude."
Oh yeah.
I would enjoy it.
Some people would enjoy it. I'm trying to think of one other ignorant
Ooh,
thing I do.
you know what I would do?
What?
You remember in Atlanta we got kicked out of our apartment by them assholes?
Oh, yeah.
I would go if they still work there or wherever they work.
Wherever it don't matter where they work.
I would go buy that company and fuck with them for a month and then fire them.
and then wait until they go to another company and buy that company.
Fuck with them
and fire them
and fire them.
Then they gonna get back to you. Cause if that was me, I would start thinking strategically. I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go to whoever owns this and say, hey, I can get someone to buy you out. Hire me and give me a percentage. And I'm gonna keep doing that.
That's
and
good.
you're gonna think
That's
I
good.
hate it. I'm gonna let you
True.
get the. I'm gonna
That's
be
good.
miserable. So you think
So just
you
do it one
affecting
time.
me?
Just do it
I'm
one
gonna be
time,
making
yeah,
money.
yeah. I just need
just
one
be
time.
more strategic. Buy the company and promote them. Promote them to the point where they have to pack up, move all their shit to another state. Like, say you're gonna give them everything, and it's not you, whatever president of the company you put in charge.
Remember, we're not vindictive people.
No, but
not
this is a great
vindictive.
idea. So you do all this, and then you get them to move everything,
Oh, my God.
all the things to another country, and then you said they're fired. That just ruined.
You send them an email. You don't talk to them. You send them an email.
Just send an email. Oh no, we're shutting down.
I don't
the
think they
company.
would do that about paperwork and if you.
No, you could do the paperwork, everything, and then shut
They will
down
sue
the
you.
company. Shut down the company. What they gonna do?
Yeah,
the company shuts
bankrupt.
down. Done. You're stuck in. You're stuck in
I'm done.
whatever.
Should have never kicked me out of my apartment.
This is terrible. But when you said the
They ain't
limber,
gonna sue you. They
Hey,
ain't
real
real
shit.
shit. You got proof.
they was rude about it though. They ain't had to be rude about it. They was rude.
Oh,
about
she
it.
was like vindictive about
Yeah,
it.
like
Like
they
she would
was-
smile in our face and tell us we
Like-
got to go, and then we would give her the rent checks and say if we ain't have the whole thing, she can't take it. Like she could have helped us out,
we
but
we had like some of the money.
no, it was like we were 3 months behind at one point, and we were trying to give her.
kick y'all asses
No.
out, too.
But we were trying to give her 2 months of rent.
Yeah, it's like 2
And
months.
she said,
Okay.
if you ain't got the 3, we can't
Like, come
take it.
on, man.
And I was like, so you just rather see us on the street? Because who else gonna be in here right now? We paying you rent
So like we low key got evicted, but not really because we moved the stuff out.
right before that,
When,
and we
you know
kept the
what?
rent money.
When people get in any type of power, you got to
Oh,
expect
yeah.
some shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's just,
Everyone can't handle power.
I just thought about something when we was at Limber. That just made me think about I forgot her name, but the white lady in the leasing office with the
Kelly.
fat boy.
I think about her every day.
Kelly.
What the fat old boy.
Think about her all the time.
And then she moved to a complex near us in Dunwoody.
I remember we
So
just randomly
organic.
went in there and she was there.
Yeah.
That was
Beautiful.
a thick.
Like
white
she,
woman.
her ass was so fat she couldn't even walk right. Remember,
Yeah.
she
She didn't know how to walk with it.
Like,
I wonder if
Like-
it was fake.
No, I don't think it was
Nah,
fake.
nah.
I don't think it was fake because if you look at her family pictures, like her husband and kids,
Her husband got a fat ass.
no, but you can tell this ain't like one of those. He's a wholesome white guy. He ain't
that
for
don't mean
that.
nothing.
He ain't for the ass. He don't like ass.
He don't know
the
what
way
he doing
like
back
that.
you know how
there.
many
But-
suburban like moms and
I-
stuff be getting ass injections and titties done?
Well,
So-
titties, of course,
Yeah.
but I think it's like heels. Some girls can't walk in heels, and she couldn't walk with her ass.
You think her husband?
That's why I feel it was natural. She just didn't know what to do
You
with
think
it.
her
Yeah, you
husband?
gotta learn to walk with that
When
ass.
she came out like naked, you think her husband was like, "Honey, you need to, you need to lose a little. You need to lose a few."
I don't think so. If they got kids, that's one of the white dudes she found that loved it.
She need to leave that nigga.
Remember
Fuck
that
that nigga. Talking about that.
But with a real broke nigga, a nigga who ain't got nothing.
Yeah, come on this side,
Hey,
baby.
niggas ain't got nothing. They
The
give you
cool
best.
dude that worked there was Gary, that looked like Spike Lee. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
And he wasn't there when we was going through this stuff. That's probably
Yeah, that's
why.
what, and none of them was that whole leasing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they changed regimes like halfway in when we were there.
Oh, you made me think about my leasing lady when she looked at me and said, "Oh,
Oh, you still doing that?
yeah, they still doing that comedy thing. Look like it ain't working out for you, huh?"
yeah.
You
We
gotta tell
should.
them the story. You can't just
Basically,
say it like that.
This lady at the leasing office I was staying
Atlanta.
in Atlanta is when I had my apartment. I was, I was late a few times on the rent. Sometimes, like at first she was cool, and then I don't know what happened. I don't know if she, got some king dick or something, but she just started tripping on me out of the blue. And so one day I came down there and I was like, listen, I'm gonna be, a few days late. And she looked at me and she was like, oh, you still doing that comedy thing, huh? Look like it ain't working out too well for you, is it? And like, oh man, it's just that hits you. Especially because at the time we were still, it wasn't like we wasn't doing nothing, but we were still growing, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, if I could
why say that to somebody? Why just shit on somebody?
I've never wanted to kick somebody in the chest.
Misery. That's
exactly.
Why.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course.
It's okay. She's probably dead now.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Hey, that's comedy to another level.
I'm fucking around. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I just wanted to kick her in the chest, man. It was
That's
bad.
like my Publix manager when I was growing out my hair. Remember that time I made this bet? It's on
That's
Facebook.
funny.
If you can go back and find it. But I said I'm not cutting my hair until we get a TV show.
Oh yeah.
Now this was 2010,
So we just started.
we didn't even know not Nan person
Network,
in
nothing.
network nothing. But I just knew we was gonna get a show.
We didn't have a manager. No, we
We didn't have nothing. We didn't have a YouTube. I don't think.
Nigga Mike would have been like a bad bitch with hair down his ass.
Yeah.
That would have been 60 years.
6
worth of
years.
hair.
Now I'm doing it now. I'm not cutting my hair now until we
Yeah.
get a show.
Okay.
Which hopefully in 2
It makes
weeks.
more sense. Makes more sense.
Makes more sense now, right?
Yeah, it makes more sense.
But I was doing it, and then my manager at Publix at the time, this black guy, and which makes it even worse because he's a black guy. He says, "Hey, Mike, what you doing with your hair?" And I said, "Oh, I'm not cutting it until my group and I, until we make it." And he said, "Well, I guess you're never cutting it." And he looked at me. It wasn't even like if he would have said it and laughed, I would have been like, "Ah, you're funny."
Yeah.
But the way he looked at me, he was like, "No, this is what I tell niggas: y'all ain't gonna make it.
You ain't
Forget
gonna-
your dreams.
Stop,
and
Work
go
in Publix.
stock these shelves." That's how he said it to me.
Little broke nigga.
But isn't that shit funny? Like, I was thinking about this the other day, how people just say shit that can deter you from your dream
Oh, yeah.
Right.
and what
Yeah.
you want to do. And sometimes it's not even like purposefully. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Somebody, like even him, he could have just been like joking around, like playing with you. Oh, guess you're never gonna make it. But that shit be stinging.
Yeah,
like,
that
niggas,
shit
you know,
stings.
this is what I really love to do. And
stings.
you're holding me back. Right?
It really stings when you really don't know where your company's going. You don't know
Exactly.
what
Especially when you don't know.
Like you just don't.
Especially when
know.
you're just trying. You know what I'm saying? The last thing you need is someone to say, "You ain't gonna
You
do
ain't
it."
gonna do it.
Because sometimes you feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's the last thing you want to hear because you got to fight yourself sometimes just to get up and say, "No, we got to keep going."
I was listening to Comedy Hype with Trey Melvin. He did a podcast with Tone Bell. Shout out Trey. Shout out Tone.
Shout out Trey. Go check out our interview with him.
Yeah, and we got the
That was
interview on
very
there.
good.
Comedy Hype. Comedy Hype's a great site. So
ComedyHype.com.
Go
Check 'em
visit
out.
that. But Tone Bell was like, because I think Trey asked him like, what was one of your main motivations? He was like, bitches in college.
Wait, bitches in college?
that said he couldn't, that he wouldn't do it. Like he's like, I shouldn't let that bother me. He was like, but that shit. He's like, people don't understand. Like when somebody just doubts you like that, it makes you want to just want to get it. He was like, he was like, now that I'm doing some TV things and stuff like that, he was just like, I know I probably won't see them ever again, but I can just feel myself talking to them like, yeah, bitch.
Yeah,
I
What you
did.
tell those people? You tell them stop limiting you to the constraints they live by,
Right.
in the capacity of what makes them comfortable.
Yeah,
A lot of people criticize you because it's not comfortable. For
What are
them.
these
They
words
don't
you saying?
understand.
No, that's
Say it
real.
one more time.
That's
say it
very
one
true.
more time.
Stop limiting me to the constraints that you live by and
Yeah.
the things that you understand.
Exactly.
What you understand. A lot of people. That's why they criticize Kanye. That looks like bum clothes because they're not comfortable enough to express themselves. But to other people, that may be what's the young word? Dope.
Man.
But there's the other side to it. There might be people that honestly think they look like bum clothes.
Yeah.
But then there are those people that are trying to hold another person back.
Or even when he
because
was just trying to be emerge into the fashion industry, people were like, "Why?" Like, you know,
well, stop doing that. You don't need to be doing that.
Exactly.
Don't tell that nigga what he needs to be doing.
Like even now, like they're criticizing for asking the billionaires for money. But then Charlamagne fired back. Look, y'all niggas ask for people for money in real life all the time. But Kanye also tweeted that he met with all these people,
Yeah.
and they actually liked him
Oh,
and were
okay.
fans
Well,
of him
yeah.
and be playing his music in their house, but then won't help him. So that's why he asked him.
Right.
I mean, It's like an investment. He
Exactly.
just did it publicly
Right.
instead of
And
privately.
And I fuck with that because he has no shame. It's like he has no shame to say, "Yeah, man, I'm struggling right now."
Right.
Because I
53
be
million.
saying it. We be saying it.
Yeah.
I think one of the toughest times a young lady that I was dealing with, she already kind of didn't really understand what Dormtainment was. Shit, we didn't understand what Dormtainment was. But when our YouTube got deleted, we was in that in between stage of like we wasn't really talking no more, but we was. So I was like, let me reach out to her. You know, I feel like
Right,
I
for
can
some
get
comfort.
some comfort. So I called her and I said, man, you know, our YouTube got deleted. You know, when a nigga rubbing his head on the phone, you know.
Hold on, move can let the people see
The
that.
nigga rubbing his hand on the on his head on the phone. He's like, yeah, man, you know, our YouTube got deleted and it's tough, man. You know, it's like our business burning down because it's like, what are we gonna do? We got to restart over. Like we lost at the time, we only had like 60,000 subscribers, but that was a lot of people for the time.
Damn, that is like if in 1990 our business burned down.
Like this burned. So we were like, yeah. I was like, yeah. So you know, I just don't know what to do right now. I'm kind of upset. She was like, stop tripping. What like you was making no money from it anyway?
Damn.
All right, I'm
That make you wanna hit the-
I'm gonna talk to you later.
Well, I had that same story, but I can't remember mine because we in some middle talk and she like, oh, y'all ain't gonna make it doing that. Hung up. Don't even remember who she is.
Right. That's good.
I just
That's
did
it.
it and
That's
I
it.
erased her from my memory. I
That's
can't even
it.
remember who it is, but I
Right.
just remember the situation. I hung up because you're not gonna kill my dreams.
That's like a
I
nigga
don't
slow,
tolerate
like
that.
slow stabbing you with a knife and just.
And anybody could get that too. Honestly,
anybody can get
I
it.
hate to be mean, but
Anybody
like,
can
there are
get it.
family members that could get that shit. Too,
Yeah.
Yeah,
honestly.
in real
Like,
life.
if you black, like I love you, and I'll never stop loving you as a you know as my blood, but
Hey,
you can get
family
hung
be
up real
hating
quick.
too, man.
Like,
Only,
hey man,
only people is my parents because it's not coming from a bad
Right.
place.
They
It's
just
coming
wanna see
from
the
a,
bad-
like,
yeah.
okay, have a backup plan.
Yeah.
They
Right,
don't
right,
they
right.
don't understand this online world.
Exactly.
So I accepted it from them, but they understand now. But a stranger or this a friend? No.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. Stop it. So y'all people stop doing that.
If you don't want to be friends with me no more, just tell me that.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be friends with. Hey, y'all ain't gonna make it.
cool.
family could hurt worse than anybody else.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I could hurt more than anything else.
You'll take it to a whole, because you'll be like, wait, this is my family. Why would they
Right.
say something to me
Yeah.
like this?
Are they? And then you start thinking, are they right? And then that shit
Yeah.
makes you doubt, you know.
Yeah.
And you don't need that, man.
Nah,
I'm gonna talk about something ignorant real quick. I was on my Snapchat, and I also was playing Yo Gotti's Down in the DM, and you know his opening line is Snapchat me that pussy. I'm
Legendary.
doing something wrong.
Why?
I don't get that.
You know?
It's rare, and maybe
That's because you focus, bro.
is that what it is?
Yeah, man. Because look, if you was focused on that, you would get it a lot.
No. I think if how he's focused, he should be getting it. Because I mean,
Well, he's focused, but he hasn't made it to where his focus is yet. You know what I'm saying?
okay. Yeah,
I'm gonna do
okay.
an experiment right now.
This nigga
If
just
you-
wants pussy in his DM.
If you listening to this, do
Ain't
like
shit,
Yo Gotti
ain't
said
shit, ain't shit.
This
and
nigga.
Snapchat me that pussy.
This
That's what he
nigga's
said.
using our podcast platform.
If you gonna
It's-
use it, you got to show all of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
But how is he gonna show?
No, I can't.
So for today, if he see any
If I
red
see
boxes,
any red boxes,
he got to come
Well,
down
this
before you
podcast
open
come
them.
out later today, so I give it till it's like tomorrow, Thursday. Whatever comes, I'll show you. So,
Just
like,
don't-
you don't have to put your face in it, ladies.
How about we create a Dormtainment one and just send them there so we can all see it?
No, because someone gonna see it before someone else, and then
But we
everybody
can't
else
open it
will
unless it's a group. Unless we in a group.
gotta
see
do
it. We
it.
open all our snaps in the 10 a.m. meeting.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so I'm doing
like
it.
mail.
This is a social experiment. I just want to see because I'm obviously not doing something right because I haven't gotten any, and Yo Gotti probably gets them all the time.
Because that's
So let's analyze this. Why do you want it?
I just it's
You want to be cool?
It's not that I want to be cool. Like Emmanuel said, we work hard. Sometimes you just want to look at a little vagina. Sometimes you know what I'm saying.
But all right, so what's the difference between looking at a vagina like that and just going on a porn site?
It's more intimate.
Yeah, I feel
So
accomplished.
it's for you.
It's for-
That's for everybody.
Yeah,
Okay,
That's
okay.
just for me. It's like nigga, I see you right here working hard.
Here's a
Take
little,
this.
here's a little poom poom
Here's a
pic.
little poom poom pic.
right. And how
That
y'all
could be
born is
That could be
entertainment.
the title too. Poom poom pic.
How do y'all feel about Snapchat and the pussy?
I've gotten probably like two random ones that
Yeah,
I don't ask for. I'd never
I
ask
never
for.
asked. I'm not gonna ask except
You
now.
just did.
That's very true. You just did. Yeah, and I didn't really. I was like, okay, it's cool, but I didn't ask for another one.
Yeah. You take it for what it is.
Did you
and
hope for another one though? Did you come back a couple like every once in a while? Jay?
Every time she hit me back up, I was thinking it was gonna be that, but then she'd be trying to talk. And I'd be like, you can't talk to me after you sent me a poom poom pic first. Like, you got to talk to me first, and then be like, would you like a poom poom
Wait,
pic?
so she can't send you a poom poom pic
And then try the whole conversation because now all I'm gonna want is them pics.
Snapchat me that poom
They
poom?
send you the pic, and then the next chat is like, yeah. So I'm loving what you guys are doing.
Nah.
No, now when you say like I'm not on Snapchat, but how does that work when they send you? Is it video of their like
Sometimes or a picture. Sometimes.
just of the poom poom?
Right.
It can be.
That's okay. That's interesting.
I do like angles, lady. So if you want to, put a little angle in there, you ain't gotta be straight up in there. Like,
Now,
Tay
look
just
at
walked
here.
in here and he
Look
come
at
in here
here.
with his phone going
he's
on.
guilty. We caught him.
Ladies, this man.
You might as well join us now. You got to sit down. Cause they've been asking for you.
They've been asking for you. At least say hello, even though we only got about 10 minutes.
So
left.
how do you feel
Well,
about?
see, I'm trying not to bet because if I come down into this camera right now, they'll see my actual.
No, we were
hair.
just talking about the homeless look. And,
Oh, yeah.
they were going in on
Homeless
mic,
look.
so I think you can join the rest of us.
Yeah.
Oh no, man! You gotta kind of dress and keep yourself like you don't have shelter. Like,
that's
it's just
the style
like that's the style.
You in
Like,
style.
I'm fashion forward.
Fashion forward, you know.
Fashion forward.
You got to go backwards in financial aesthetic.
You're not inspired.
You're not a fashionista. You're a fashion nigga.
Fashion nigga. That makes sense.
Well, nigga is in.
So how
Nigga
do
is
you
in.
feel about Snapchat and the poom poom and receiving those? That's
'cause
what
I
we're talking about. Because he just asked for them. That's what he wants.
No. Now let me put it in the right context. I said I was listening to Yo Gotti down in the DM.
Down.
His first line is Snapchat me that pussy. I said I'm doing something wrong. I don't get that. I've gotten maybe once or twice. So I was like, what is he doing that they just sending? They just sending it. They just like it's just here, take it, have it.
You know, it just depends on the type of relationship you have with that person. You know what I'm saying? You know,
With all of my Snapchat people.
yeah, because you know, like if it's just a general acquaintance, then I mean, you may not be Snapchatting the pussy, but if it's somebody that you know, love, care for, or have that type of respect for, I mean, you might get a little, vaginal snap. You know,
No.
Now, one thing we brought up is that once you snap, say you start off with snapping your poom poom does, it's hard
Okay.
to have a conversation after that.
oh what?
Yeah. You can't just
But
start.
I feel like
You
she
can't
did that
just-
just to get your attention. So now that I got your attention, let's talk. Because you may have not talked to her without that.
Wait. So you saying that she just off top? She
Yeah,
just
off
gonna-
top, just bam.
Yeah, because a
First
girl
thing-
Snapchat me hers and then try to say, "Hey, what's up?"
What's
and
up?
it's like, "Nah, we can't start right there."
Well, which part of you is talking? That's what I want
Right.
to see. Like, which
Lips are talking.
Which lips are talking? Damn, that's a good title too, man. I got 3 good titles I can choose from.
The life was a poom poom.
I remember one time on Instagram. This ain't Snapchat, but on Instagram, I used to have this Asian girl.
You on Instagram?
Yeah. From time to time. This Asian girl used to send me this, like, her in a milk bath, shaking her ass, and then it's like,
Why you ain't never?
Well, yeah,
I did show
Yeah,
y'all.
you told me about it. I ain't never seen it. I've never seen that.
I would remember milk
I
bath.
showed somebody.
Oh, see, I would remember.
Anyway.
You still got that?
I didn't know what to do because
Why y'all laughing?
Still here.
but I didn't know what to do, so
Yeah.
I just said, Thank you. And she just hit me back. Just enjoy the damn video. I was
Oh,
like,
shit.
And she just kept sending me a couple.
Just
after.
enjoy the damn.
That's
You still
cool.
snap,
I was
though.
like,
That's what I'm saying. That's cool.
Yeah, so you
We'll have a
so
meeting
you
after
do.
this.
Yeah,
I
we'll
feel like
talk
she
afterwards.
that's kind of sick. I'm just like that's kind of like the new level of like exhibitionism. Like it's like
Kinda.
Don't
I
you
wanna,
stop her First Amendment rights to express herself.
Freedom of speech.
Damn right. I enjoyed it after that.
And
man.
was it
Send
almond
First
milk or whole
Amendment
milk?
videos.
Was it almond milk or whole milk?
You know what? She might have been. She's not vegan. I doubt
Yeah, it's
it.
probably whole
Yeah, it's
milk.
probably whole milk.
It's probably sticky.
Once one girl
afterwards.
sent me some titties one time, and this was one of the best jokes I think I've ever had on Instagram. She sent me some titties. I still got the picture.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
And I don't know if you've ever seen the cartoon Garfield, but the way his eyes are, that's the way her titties were shaped.
No,
So,
this man. Yeah.
so
go
she
ahead.
sent me the picture, and I wrote back, Garfield? With a question mark.
I was dying when
She
he
did
showed
not
me
know
that.
what that means.
It looked exactly like Garfield.
Damn, I wish I could put that picture up, but
Damn.
yeah, it's
You still talk to her?
no, and I didn't talk to her at all. She just was random in my
Yeah,
inbox sending me Garfield.
have that still?
That's why you don't. That's why you don't
no, I
get
got
them.
the picture.
That's why you don't
need
get
to
none
just show-
because you insulting them.
Yeah,
when they
you
send
insulting them.
That's titties. I ain't saying nothing about no pussy.
Hey,
show,
man.
show to our You Now fans.
Hey, you said what?
Show to our You Now fans.
So,
if you want to do this,
I ain't
You Now
gonna do it like
I don't
that.
think
She
you
don't know who.
No, personally, I don't care, but I'm just saying I don't feel like going to find the picture and then have.
Oh,
they, can-
okay,
they probably can't even see it like
Can we
that.
put titties on you now? I don't think we can.
Yeah, you don't want to shut it down.
And they gonna shut us down.
I mean,
Burn down our business.
all this came from
I don't know.
Snapchat. Me that pussy, that's funny. Or FaceTime me that pussy. Now that FaceTime's a different story. Now that's something personal. That's personal people that you know.
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
that's
That's
personal.
Because you have
friends.
their numbers, right?
Yeah, if you have this,
Yeah, that's personal.
Or
There ain't no
their-
hiding that.
What about Skype? Skype.
you can Skype me that pussy.
Skype was kind of old now.
Yeah,
Skype me that?
Damn, is Skype old? That's it for Skype.
You got to Skype for the people that got Androids because they not cool and don't have FaceTime.
Oh damn.
Not cool. I mean, y'all some elitist ass people. man.
Elitist ass.
Y'all elitist ass just because y'all have iPhones.
You recognize quality.
You recognize Android sells the most. Android is the reason
Say
why
everything you need to
people
say. I got
across
something.
the world have the ability to have a smartphone.
Y'all wouldn't be here without us. That's it. All right.
What does that mean?
Front runners.
Front runners.
Front
What does that have
runners.
to do? There's been,
Apple.
There's been
Front
plenty
runners.
of things that have been front runners that were trash. What are you talking
No,
about?
this ain't trash. Well, you
Just
can't
because
say
you
this is
came out with it.
trash.
It breaks every now and then, don't it? Cracks.
Who?
That's only if you drive.
I've dropped my phone 100 times and never cracked.
That's the best
correct.
thing about it.
I
want the technology.
It's more
Just don't
customized.
drop it. I don't drop mine either.
Everybody
I've
talks
never
about
cracked
being
mine.
individual, and everybody got the same damn exact phone, which has the same type of look to it.
There's not
style,
enough phones for
everything.
everyone to have a
And yet
different
the same people that have iPhones talk about, oh yeah, I'm different. I'm
But
being different.
it also makes life more fluent. Like, cause you can't connect to iTunes like we can connect to iTunes and do that type of stuff.
have
but I don't need to connect to iPhone.
I'm just saying, like like Apple is really, it's innovative, and it's innovative.
How is it innovative?
Apple's not innovative.
I didn't say
The
Apple. I'm
iPhone.
saying how's iPhone innovative?
I mean, because it was first.
But I'm saying how's it innovative now?
Oh, wait,
I mean, a lot of reasons. The front camera,
Yeah,
the FaceTime.
Wait, what's a pleasure
The slow
party?
motion.
What's a pleasure party?
A pleasure party.
Yeah.
Rome Green Jr. is my Snapchat.
Sounds sexual.
A pleasure party. I think that's when you take both hands and you masturbate at the same time. I think that's what that is.
Are you serious?
I don't know, nigga.
I thought you were saying some new shit for real. Like what?
But I ain't been around for
know
that. A pleasure party.
Man, we got any emails? Any-
Actually, no, I'm disappointed in you guys. Y'all didn't send no crazy emails.
He did. He said it.
I did do Would You Rather.
You told him about DT Nights, Cam?
No.
DT Nights episode, what's that, 4 or 5? Episode 5 is out right now.
So far,
Trap and B edition.
subscribe to the SoundCloud, please. Don't
please
just go
do that.
listen.
I
Subscribe.
gotta say, there's a really good freestyle on this new one.
Oh,
y'all.
yeah.
yeah.
There's
Niggas
a really
drop
good
bars.
freestyle on this one.
Niggas drop bars.
I had a E-Dot call me,
Yeah.
or text me, and he was like, yo, send me those beats. I'm rapping again. And for those who don't know, E-Dot, it was like the rapper in Metro Point back in college days in Atlanta. And he kind of stopped and started doing his something else, and then he retired, I guess. But now he's back to rapping.
Shout out to his podcast.
He's doing his podcast.
The
His
Ignorant
podcast.
Philosophy.
Yeah.
Go
he had
check
Miss
that
Pat
out.
on there recently.
Shout out to E-Dot.
Yeah, shout out to E-Dot. Make sure if y'all want to send us questions, it's the DTpodcast@gmail.com.
We've been going for about an hour.
The DTpodcast
Rap for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's right now we're at 101 right now. So how should we wrap this thing up? You know what? It's my job
I'm
as a
glad
host.
I have my dick.
It's my job as a host to wrap this thing up. So here we go. Congratulations to Trinidad James.
For winning a Grammy.
Boom!
Make sure
Yo, that's a good dude, man.
You weren't here for that conversation, but
Yeah.
you know why
you won a
you-
Grammy?
Don't believe me, just watch.
But it was
Yeah,
just a
no, but do
sample.
you know why he won a Grammy? Because he got co-writers credits.
Yeah, because Bruno Mars, what I would say is that shout out to Bruno Mars of being respectful. There's so many people, so many pop artists that use things that come from smaller genres and cultures and don't give it the correct credit. And Bruno Mars and the whole team understood the importance of what it meant to go to that hip hop song and take that line and put it in there.
And then give that man credit.
And give that man credit. Mark Ronson knew how cool it was. The other writers knew how cool it was.
And
Shout
money.
out to them. I'm sorry, I should have been here for that conversation.
And money.
And the money.
And the money.
And Trinidad
And the money.
James kept being cool. He kept keeping it. Even when people said he fell off, he kept a good spirit. And then you got that check.
That's how
Do
you
you
gotta
think
do
he's
it.
going to be down as like one of the biggest one-hit wonders?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's been 5 years since.
But 5 years, yeah.
4.
4 years since that happened?
Yeah.
He's winning a Grammy 4 years
Yeah.
later.
Yeah,
I mean, that's great.
That's crazy.
Also, if you can't have sex, it's not the end of the world, but it could be the end of you. So that's that part. That
The end of your DNA, at least.
end of your DNA. And last but not least, Snapchat me there.
Rome, you fucking thought.
I know, man. I'm such a thought. It's in my character. I'm not a real life thought. I'm just on the podcast thought. Oh, and shout out to Durags. Shout out to Murray. Shout out to all the pomades.
Durag
For
season.
holding everybody down. Tay, we did a Facebook live stream yesterday. It went really well. It went really, really good. So we'll continue to do that. And thank you guys for tuning in. Skits coming in March. More podcasts coming. More music coming. More life coming.
All right, bye.
And hopefully TV show coming.
Okay, bye.
Okay,
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll holler at you guys later. Peace.
Do drugs.
My name's G.
Okay, bye.
Give it to me one time, Ken.
My name Jeff.
What's your name?
Jeff.
You gonna go down the street and make a what?
Jeff.
You wear a bulletproof what?
Jeff.
Hey, what's your favorite type of cornbread?
Jeff.
What's your daddy great uncle name?
Jeff.
What was that president?
President Jeff.
That girl has some big old.
Jeff.
A moving still image on the internet is called a
Jeff.
Man, we out of here.